I'm Mary Ann Williams.
And I'm Chip Williams.
And I'm going to tell you a little bit about when we first started going to Trinity, which was over 40 years ago. We were there when it was on 8th Avenue, and Dean Martin was the minister. And believe it or not, we were in the young marrieds class. Eventually we had children, and then they were in stepping stones, and they went to all the classes in Sunday school, and at that same time we were moving through older and older adult classes. And it's just, gosh, it's been so important to us. It's meant so much in our life. I don't know what we would do without Trinity being in our life. You know? Trinity has so many ways to help different people. If you went to their website and you looked at all the ministries that they offer, it is amazing how many wonderful projects that they're involved in.
Yeah, I know I've been involved with just putting up some things out at Faith Mission, and that's a wonderful mission that we have here in town. And Mary Ann's traveled abroad on mission trips, so there's just a whole variety of things, both locally and globally, that you can get involved in.
I remember when we first started, we were a young couple, and we thought, geez, you can't give 10%. That's a lot of money out of your paycheck, you know. And that would be difficult. But when we decided that it was time for us to do that, we really needed, because the Lord calls you to do that. And when we decided to do it, once we did, we didn't really miss it. It just becomes a part of your budget. It certainly makes you feel like you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, and I think a part of that decision, I recall back when we were making that decision, our Sunday school class again was very, very helpful. We had a discussion about that one Sunday, and one of the members just said, look, you don't have to do this all in one chunk. You don't have to start it off with 10%, just build your way up to it. And we were able to do that, and have done that over the years. And one thing I've realized, and I think we've realized, is that once you begin to give like that, you get so much in return. I mean, you just see so much that the church is doing, that different individuals are growing, and it's just so helpful. You know, you're giving, but you're getting so much in return.
And I know some people think, well, I'd rather give to a charity or an organization rather than a church building. But as we've talked about many times, you have to realize that there has to be money to turn on the electricity, to pay the water bill, to maintain the church, to do repairs, to pay the staff. And it becomes very important that we give to the church. And then if there are other things you want to give to, the offerings, then you can do that as well.
You know, one thing that's so critical in financial planning is this thing called return on investment. And there is no better return on investment than what you give to your church. You can't match it with anything. So it's just a wonderful thing.